Yeah, guys, we are once again welcoming you to our channel, Joint Hands Green Life Trees.
Yes.
It's been a while before we talked about our trees, and we take opportunity to welcome you just about the much more that we would want to do here.
Exactly.
With me here, I'm called John Bosco, and
I'm Pamela.
yeah, and we are here with Pamela, and I want to update you on just another new project that is coming up somewhere deep in the interior of Kuria. This place is called
Kiburanga.
it's called Kiburanga.
Kiburanga.
Yeah, Kiburanga.
Yeah.
And there's a primary school that is also happens to be a landmark for this area. Kiburanga Primary School is some distance at our back here. And so this is the home where we are visiting, and this home is associated with one of the children that happened to be supported, that is called Susan. Where is Susan?
Where's Susan?
Yeah, so courtesy of Susan. Susan, is good to see you. How are you, Susan?
I'm fine.
Yeah, so where do you study?
At Kiburanga Primary School.
Kiburanga Primary. In which class?
Grade 7.
Grade 7. Good girl.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, so we are happy to see you. We came over to visit your home, and we want to plant trees in your home. Is that okay?
Yes.
Do you
Just
welcome
because
us?
of you.
Do you welcome us?
Yes.
Thank you so much for your welcome. Yeah, so as I'm telling you is that we also have Susan's grandmother. Yeah, and hujambo mama.
Sijambo.
Tumekutembelea hapa. Sisi tunatoka Joint Hands Green Life Trees. Tunahusika na masuala ya kupanda miti. Kwa hivyo tumekuja tukupandie miti hapa nyumbani. Sijui kama umetukaribisha.
Tumewakaribisha.
Asante, twashukuru sana. Asante sana.
Yeah.
So we've just spoken to the grandmother to Susan, and she's upbeat about us. She's welcoming us, and she's embracing the fact that we would want to plant trees, particularly fruit trees, in this home. We've taken a walk around with her, and she has shown us where exactly we're going to do this. We're going to plant this. Yeah. We were received here warmly, and and we were even offered some seats. So me and Pam have been on this seat here, on these seats, and there is also this lady who is related to Susan. Hujambo?
Sijambo.
Yes, so aweza ku...
Hi.
Asante sana. Yeah, so those are family members. We've interacted with them, and of importance to note is that in Kuria land, when they construct houses, they try to make a homestead in such a way that the houses are conjoined.
They don't leave any space.
Yeah, and they leave no single space between the houses. As you can see, the houses are all conjoined, and what they leave is only one entrance. This is the entrance, and this is informed by the fact that a lot of cattle rustling and insecurity has been quite rampant, and so for this reason they would fence off the entire homestead and have the livestock kept at the center of the home as a means of providing security. Now that said, we want to move outside from the home and also show you just what we would want to do for the home. The outlook of the home is exactly like this. This is it. And the entire homestead, the houses look like that. So we are moving outside the home into the farm. Just before we get into the farm, we would want to show you one project that is taking place. There is need for us to construct a bamboo hedge around the toilet. This is one idea that we are looking forward to initiating, but we're not able to initiate it as yet because the pit latrine digging is just ongoing, as you can see. They're already almost achieving 3 feet or thereabout. This could be 4 feet, I think, is what they're already digging up. And once the construction starts and finishes, we will come over to do a bamboo hedge, just as we did one at Mama Felicitas' place, if you have been a keen follower of our undertakings. And we've been introduced into all this by one of us here called Matinde. Matinde is a senior YouTuber, and we are just glad to have caught up with
She's
her.
more senior than us.
You people should stop that.
And she was into this project up front, and she's the one who initiated almost everything at the start. So we are coming on board just to supplement what she's been able to do. Matinde, over to you.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Matinde. So welcome to Join Hands. Huh?
Joint
Joint
hands,
hands.
Hands
trees.
Green
Green
Life
Life
Trees.
Trees.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Join Hands Green Life Trees channel.
Yeah.
And I'm so privileged to work with them because they'll be here, so we'll support each other like when they'll do planting and I'm here, so it's kind, you're going to see us every day, okay?
Yeah, thank
So I'm
you.
telling them welcome here, feel at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free because here now it's like I'm home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Matilda.
anything you just ask. Don't be afraid. You're
thank
most welcome and free. So thank you so
Thank you,
much,
thank
guys.
you.
Yeah, so Matilda, you
Yeah.
are a YouTuber, and perhaps I give you opportunity also to tell us your channel so that
Okay.
our audience may subscribe to
Yeah.
it.
Okay guys, I'm Matinde, and also my channel is called Matinde. Just search Matinde, you'll get me, and you subscribe. By
Yeah.
subscribing you just support us, or like, or you share, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm Matinde. That's my channel.
Yeah, so that's wonderful. So I take over the rest of the work. Me and Pamela, we want to walk around and show you the kind of farming that this home has managed to do. So we'll start with there is a horticultural section where they've put up a garden. This garden is of sukuma wiki, and they're also doing some other crops around it. So, and perhaps it could also be an extension of the same farm where we would want to do the fruit trees that we intend to bring over. So we have got this heap of firewood here. This heap of firewood looks like really a firewood, but it's not only serving as firewood, it is also creating a hedge between that section of the garden and also the external area, considering that they keep lots of livestock, and as you can see, the livestock are grazing in the background. So the livestock that are grazing there could easily get into the garden and destroy the crops. So they've laid up this firewood here as all equally a means of placing a hedge to keep away the livestock. And they've just done sukuma wiki here. These are kales. So kales back here in Kenya, we call them sukuma wiki, and they have a lot of it. If you look around, they've been cultivating this. I think the sukuma wiki is a staple food back in Kenya, and so they also suggested, particularly Susan's grandmother suggested, that this could be an ideal area to plant some fruit trees. And she suggested that it is not only this area, they just have a large chunk of land, and this large chunk of land can help a lot in seeing that we plant as many fruit trees as possible. And so we will take advantage and ensure that we plant just a lot more. Now, away from the sukuma wiki garden or the kales garden, away from it, I also want to show you one section of the farm. This section of the farm here, this section here is ideal for is the most suitable, according to their suggestion. This was the most suitable for planting the fruit trees, and considering that there is no hedge between the home and the garden, so we agreed that a hedge needs to be placed here just to keep away the livestock, so that this becomes the main garden, the main farm for the fruit trees. And so here, fruit trees will be planted all across. We are estimating this farm to be 100 meters by by 100 meters or thereabout. Yeah, and that could accommodate at least 100 fruit trees. Yeah, so about 100
Of
fruit
different
trees
varieties.
of different species. So they just have a good section. And looking around, they haven't planted as much fruit trees here. So we will be doing a couple of fruit trees here. And this is work that could be kicking off anytime soon. Having shown you, this is the trees that they have here are just mostly the contemporary trees,
Agroforestry trees.
agroforestry trees, and there's this indigenous trees here. This is an albizia. Is it albizia lebec?
Yeah, it's a variety of albizia
Yeah, this is a tree from the albizia family.
and leguminous as well.
Yeah, as you can see it, and it is a legume. Yeah. Yeah, so this legume here is also good at improving soil fertility and soil structure. So we will advise that they keep it. And then it is an extinct indigenous tree. So
Can't be destroyed.
being extinct, we advise that it can't be destroyed. They'll just have to keep it. But all the rest here we'll be talking about the number of will be coming up with a detailed number of tree seedlings that would get into this plot, and also the need for the hedge that separates this farm from the other section of the home, and also just to sustain the crops here. We also intend to offer extension services. We'll be talking to them from time to time, visiting the plant, visiting the farm, and advising the family on how to take care of the plants in terms of applying pesticides and in terms of weeding
General maintenance
and just the general.
side pruning.
Yeah. So we look forward to that. Among the crops that we intend to, the fruits,
fruit trees,
yeah, just mention examples.
Mangoes,
Yeah,
pawpaws, oranges,
Yeah.
maybe we can do some apples,
yeah,
avocado.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you hear
Maybe
examples.
we'll bring different kinds of mangoes.
Yeah.
A few varieties of avocados we can bring Hass or
Or
Fuete.
fuete,
Oranges we can do lemons, Washington or Valencia
Yeah,
or
yeah.
tangerine.
Uh-huh.
So they'll just be assorted varieties. Pawpaws we have Kalina or Solo, we can do whichever.
Yeah, and since they keep livestock, I believe we will have adequate manure for the.
Yeah, it will be a lot. They have a lot of manure here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have good size of land.
Like that heap, I think that's a heap of manure.
Yeah, this here looks like a heap of well-compost manure. Yeah, so this heap of well-compost manure, as you can see it here, this will really be of great help. Yeah, it looks like a heap of compost manure. So we'll be checking into it and seeing that we dig it up and be able to do the requisite work. I think to this point,
And
that is
this is just an establishment of food forest.
yeah.
So we'll be beginning to establish a food forest just from the beginning.
Yeah, typical to what you saw us doing at Ramogi's
Ramogi's
place.
place.
Yeah.
So the Ramogi's one has already picked. So this one we are going to start it from zero.
Yeah.
Yes.
And being a virgin land, I
Yeah.
think it gives us an opportunity to set it up the way we would wish it to appear.
Really.
Yeah, this is
that's
going
nice.
this is just going to be unique. We want to give it our best and have something to show. This will be one of its kind in Kuria land.
Yeah, but protection is just a must because
Yeah.
there's a lot of livestock here.
Yeah, there's just so much livestock, and they are a little careless with the livestock, so we'll have to emphasize on the need to create a hedge to avoid losses. Yeah, I think to that point we are good to go. We are done with updating you, and I think in our next video at this point we will have already made some steps towards what we are suggesting here, and we're looking forward to just something amazing, something just so good. Yeah, Pamela, you can finish up and
I'm just so much grateful.
Yeah.
Just as we said, these people are now making us to transverse Kuria,
Yeah.
and we are getting to know more and more people,
Yeah.
and extending our services as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so nice doing that now, and we are really spreading this love.
Yeah,
You
and
see,
I'm glad that the number of trees that we are planting is going to increase.
it's increasing.
Yeah, I think we need to work out the statistics and even show our audience how many trees we planted this year alone.
This year alone.
Yeah, to this point, how many
because
trees?
there are also some people who are just calling and we are delivering.
Yeah,
we are not going
without
to plant
planting.
without planting.
Yeah, we just deliver,
so
and there are those who come and pick and just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just grateful that our YouTube family is already into this and very supportive.
Sure.
Yeah, our YouTube family alone, I think we owe them great appreciation.
Sure.
Considering that we've planted, there are so many trees, particularly fruit trees, that we wouldn't have planted were it not for them.
Sure.
Because they've introduced us to clients, introduced us to friends and family and just all over.
Getting to showcase our services apart from just trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are just grateful to them. I think we'll work out the statistics and just be showing you. Stay tuned. We'll show you how many trees we've planted so far in this year alone, and what we are targeting to have planted by the end of the year.
Sure.
Yeah, so that is all from us for now. Thank you so much for following Joint Hands Green Life Trees. If you are following this video, please do not forget to subscribe. Stay tuned, and we say for now, bye-bye.
Yeah.
God bless you.